Eh, that's that's okay. Guys, I'm waiting for you. Friends, I'm waiting for you. Come and we start chatting together. And I'm from church. Please come chat. Yeah, I'm going back to school soon. Please come with chat. Please come with chat. Wow, I've seen one. Please, can you say hi? Can you say hello? Please don't leave without giving me a thumbs up. You're with Uwera today. Friends, please say hi. I'm from church. Please, if you're interested to say hi, please you may say hi. Come chat. I'm from church. Come chat, friends. If you're interested, please come and say hi. Don't forget to leave without giving me a thumbs up. Come chat, friends. Come chat. Come chat, friends. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you, friends. I've seen two. Please, may you come and say hi. Please don't forget to leave without giving me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful with your support. Hey, Madam Pravin, how? Thanks for joining today's live, friends. Thanks so much. I'm so appreciative. Thanks so much. Please, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for joining today's live. Please don't forget to leave without giving me a thumbs up. I'm so happy for you, friends. Yesterday we had a tour to the woman's compound who we I'm doing Pravin. Thank you so much for joining today's live. We inspired the woman. No, I'm not 10 years old. Who told you? Kelly Tawo. Thank you so much for joining today's live. I'm 14. I'm 14. I'm not 10. No, thank you so much from India. Thank you so much for joining. Please don't forget to leave without giving thumbs up. I'm so appreciative for your support, friends. Yeah, I've been telling you that a woman whom we visited yesterday, she turned her compound into a garden. She has been maize, mustard greens, and leafy onions. Thank you so much for joining today's live and backyard garden. I'm so grateful, dear. Please don't forget to leave without giving me a thumbs up. Thank you so much for your support, friends. I'm so grateful. She has leafy onions, she has beans, she has bananas. She turned her compound into a garden. So, friends, if you're interested, you can also turn your compound, your balcony, into your compound. At Farm for Profit Uganda, we set gardens, fronted gardens, backyard gardens, and kitchen gardens. Thank you so much. Mr. Genesis. Please, if you're interested to subscribe, please you may subscribe. Thank you so much for your support and thank you so much for joining today's live. Friends, don't forget to leave without giving me a thumbs up. I'm so interested, friends, and I'm so happy today. I'm from church. Thank you so much for your support. Yeah, I'm a passionate farmer. Thank you so much for joining today's live, friends. If you're interested, you may ask any question you have, and I'll be able to answer. Thank you so much, Mr. Genesis. I'm so happy for you, friends, and I'm so glad for your support that you're giving to us. Friends, I've been telling you of turning your compounds into gardens. She's an old woman, but she turned her compound into a garden. She is selling Mr. Swaibu. Our place is along Masakaro Chitem Chambers. That's where we are located. Thank you so much for joining today's live, friends. Please don't forget to leave without giving me a thumbs up. Thanks so much for your support. Support us with super. Since my childhood, I just like seeing crops growing. But during COVID in 2020, for us, we were told to come back home. I was in primary four. Then my mom started telling us that you're going to just put here 5 sacks of red amaranthus. Then she placed them there. It began slowly by slowly. After 1 month, then we got interest in growing vegetables and food. So I'm a passionate farmer from there. Mr. Genesis, I'm in senior two at same secondary school. Yeah. I'm free to teach your kids, sir. Yeah. It's someone is passion. Yeah. Bayinza okuba nga baagala then nga bamu tebaagala. Yo baba baagala, nze wendi. Thank you so much for joining today's live, please. I'm so appreciative. Today I'm from church. Please, I'm telling you, I urge you, friends, to turn your compounds into gardens. You gain much. Thank you, Mr. Kawiye, for your support. Please, I remind everyone to double touch the screen before you leave. Thank you so much for your support, and don't forget to leave without giving me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for joining today's live. I'm so grateful, friends. And if you have a question, please, you may ask. I'm available. I'm available. Friends, I'm soon going back to school. Yeah. And we shall be together next time. Maybe in holidays, if not tomorrow. Mr. Kawiye, thanks so much for supporting Farm for Profit Uganda from Masaka. Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate your support, sir. Thanks for watching and thanks for joining today's live. I'm seeing 5 people on the live. Please, if you haven't said hi, please come and say hi. Thank you so much for joining. Friends, if you're interested in being farmers, please turn your compounds. If you have a large space, please may you make gardens, vegetable gardens. Then you enjoy. And being a farmer, it's like it helps it helps physically, because when you wake up in the morning, start watering your vegetables, your food, you are gaining physical exercise in your body. then you grow healthy but well growing your food. It's just so enjoyable. It's having fun while growing crops. Because here at home, we wake up with my siblings, we start watering the vegetables, and we have fun. Yeah, and we gain physical exercise. If you want, or if you're interested too, please you may try it. I've been telling you that it's the passion the person has to do something. If your passion is in dancing, then you will feel comfortable with dancing. If you're a farmer, then you feel comfortable in farming. Friends, remember if you have a question, please come chat. Thank you so much, Mr. Kawiye. Thank you so much for your support. I'm appreciating your support, please. If God wishes, thank you so much. Friends, thank you so much for joining today's live. I'm so appreciating. If you haven't said hi, please come and say hi. I remind you, friends, to double touch the screen and please don't leave without giving me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And if you're interested in having a garden at Farm for Profit Uganda, we set gardens, kitchen garden, front yard garden, and backyard garden. And if you want your vegetables or food direct, you can also do that. Please come with chat. If you haven't said hi, please come and say hi. And if you have any question, please you may ask. Thank you so much for joining today's live, friends. I'm so happy. If you haven't said hi, please don't forget to leave without double touching the screen and giving me a thumbs up. Please, friends, support us with supers. Thank you so much. Today I'm from church, but friends, I like farming so much. I like farming. When I come back in holidays, I do farm every day because every day, day to day, we have to eat and we have to grow healthy while eating healthy foods. Because we wouldn't want to eat those packed foods while we are growing our food. That will help us to grow healthy. Friends, if you haven't said hi, please come and say hi. Don't forget to leave without giving me a thumbs up and double touching the screen. And if you have any question, friends, please may ask. Yeah. And when we started getting more interested in urban farming, we started growing more and more vegetables which we wouldn't consume. Then my mom decided to start selling them. And people came, by the way. People came, a lot of people came to pick the vegetables because they wanted the designs. Many women started wanting to set them gardens at in their compounds. And if you're also interested, friends, please you may contact us on 0766 44 74 34. Maybe my mom is that Genesis. Yeah. Thank you so much for your support, friends. Uncle Profile TV. Thank you so much for supporting Farm for Profit Uganda. I'm so appreciative. Friends, if you haven't said hi, please come and say hi. And if you have any question, please you may ask. Maybe it's 0766 44 74 34. Contact us on Farm for Profit Uganda. We shall be able to give you our service. Friends, thank you so much for joining Farm for Profit Uganda, and thank you for supporting us. Thank you for joining today's live. And if you have any question, please may you come chat, may you come and ask. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to leave without double touching the screen and giving me a thumbs up. Thank you so much for joining, friends. No, we don't sell manure. Yeah, we don't sell manure. By the way, at Farm for Profit Uganda, we farm organically. We don't use any pesticide. Yeah, we farm organically. Yeah, and if you want to be an organic farmer, you can also farm organically. We don't use any pesticide. Thank you so much for your support, friends. If you haven't said hi, please come and say hi. And if you have any question, please you may ask. I'm so happy for you, friends, for joining today's live. Yeah, I'm a passionate farmer and still a student. Thank you so much. Don't forget to leave without double touching the screen. Thank you so much. I'm really appreciating for your support. I'm soon going back to school, friends. Yeah, and I may be back with you. Shall meet together in December. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining with the passionate farmer. Uwera Linet. Yeah, I'm in Rwanda, by the way. I'm not in Uganda, but I like growing Baganda food. Yeah, Baganda's food. I like it so much. Matoke. Yeah, because I'm a Ugandan. Mm, friends, you can also turn your balcony into your garden. Don't sit down. Food will not come at the table without working, friends. You must be hardworking and put food on your table because your kids are going to tell you in the morning, Daddy, Mommy, we want food. Yeah. Mr. Kabuyanak. Ah, thank you so much for joining today's live. And if you haven't said hi, please come and say hi. And if you have any question, please you may ask. And if you like, by the way, as far for Profit Uganda also keep poultry. Yeah, you keep poultry at Farm for Profit Uganda. Thank you so much for joining today's live. Thank you so much. Please support us with supers. Thank you so much. No, we don't sell plant seeds. Yeah, maybe seedlings, but we don't sell plant seeds. We sell seedlings, not plant seeds. But thank you so much for joining today's live. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mr. Kawiye, I'm so grateful with your support. I'm seeing you, friends. But don't forget to leave without double touching the screen and giving me a thumbs up. Friends, thank you so much for supporting me. I'm from church. Friends, remember, if you have any question, please you may ask. For me, I'm available. If you have any question, please you ask. And if you have something, any advice to tell me, please tell me. Banag. Oh, you know, Kuwabla. oba okulungamya nze wendi osobola okuŋŋamba olwo mba ŋŋamba abategeera Oluganda abategeera Oluganda then mumpabulemu weneetaagibwa okuwabulwa if God wishes Katonda bw'annyamba Mr. Kawiye Katonda bw'annyamba ng'omukisa ngutwala ekyansi njagala nnyo njagala nnyo okutunda then n'okulima nkwagala kinnyumira kyafuuka kitundu ku nze kyagala nnyo friends. Thank you so much for supporting Farm for Profit you give. Thank you so much for supporting. Please friends, if you have any question and if you haven't said hi, please come and say hi to me. Bannaye kati nno mba ŋŋamba abategeera Oluganda oba ng'oyagala okusetingira garden, oyagala backyard garden, front yard garden, tusetinga garden, oyagala direct oba oyagala mu ttaka, tusetinga gardens ku ssente entono ddala ate tutunda ne seedlings nazo tuzitunda then tutunda ne greens abantu ababazaagadde. Then if you're interested osobola okukyala ku faamu yaffe. If you're interested you can visit Farm for Profit Uganda. Friends, thank you so much for joining today's live. I'm so appreciating friends. Today friends, I remember that I'm from church. Soon going back to school. Today has been Saturday. I'm from church. No, Mr. David. Mr. Genesis. Tulina nsigo za butunda. Tuli mu kifo kifunda. Tetwalimira okutunda mungi. Tetulina nsigo za butunda. Kwano. Naye mbebaza okujoininga live ya leero. Webalire nnyo ddala. I thank you so much. Baagaliza emirimu emirungi. Okusa buli kimu kye mukola. Kama abadizeewo. Bali nnyo okusupportinga Farm for Profit Uganda. Friends. Ffe tubeera kitemu. Masaka Road oviiramu ekitemu then mu Kyambazi. Farm for Profit Uganda bwe tusangibwa. Ffe we tubeera ni Masaka. Masaka ndowooza kiri wala. Oba omanyi then ne Farm for Profit Uganda oba omanyi weeri. Friends, thank you so much for joining today's live. I'm really appreciating your support. If you haven't said hi, please come and say hi before I go. Please come and say hi. If you are interested in growing vegetables and keeping poultry, chat kubira ku 0766 44 74 then 34. Farm for Profit Uganda. Thank you so much for your support, friends. Thank you so much. Friends, if you have any left idea, akatale kekika kangambe ngwambale kitemu. But I thank you so much for your support, friends. Please, please, and please. Banai, Mr. David. Banai, I think with David. Mr. Genesis. Thank you so much. Friends, thank you so much for joining today's live Farm for Profit Uganda.